Just few hours after the People's Democratic Party convention faced some challenges as a result of numerous court injunctions concerning the leadership of the party, former head of state Abdulsalam Abubakar has charged all political parties to work amicably for the sustenance of democracy in the nation. Abdulsalam, who briefed State House correspondents after meeting with President Buhari privately at the Aso Presidential Villa, Abuja, was responding to the question on roles of the National Peace Committee, which he, Abdulsalam, is heading.
We are still working, although quietly we are working to make sure that there is peace in the country and all the political parties work amicably because each one has got a role to play. So I hope the current administration, through the assistance of all Nigerians, will give a helping hand to make sure that all these crises that are unnecessary and uncalled for, we overcome them.
The retired general, who gave the reason why he came to visit the president, also responded to criticism that he has been too silent on the current state of security in the land.
I have come to discuss issues about national interest and international affairs. Well, the people I need to talk to, I do talk to.
He therefore used the medium to call on well-meaning Nigerians to contribute their quota to the development of the nation. From Abuja, I am Festus Ejiroge Nefifen for Ben Television.
A visual artist, Kehinde Dada, has called on Nigerians to support the anti-corruption campaign of President Muhammadu Buhari as part of the measure to address the country's socio-economic challenges. The artist made the call at the visual exhibition of his original painting on anti-corruption in Abuja.
If this man is not doing what he's doing presently, and we are not doing something about the corruption, the tomorrow of Nigeria is not certain.
Kehinde Dada told journalists that he embarked on the painting to boost the anti-corruption campaign.
Up in my mind, the issue of doing a work or an exhibition, art exhibition on anti-corruption is the present state of the nation Nigeria, how things have been going, and it has been as a result of corruption. I have seen corruption in different areas. I have seen it in different sectors. I have seen it in civil service. I have seen it in schools. I have seen it in public and private institutions. So the way it's going, it's like corruption is now becoming the cankerworm, the devourer, the waster that is ready to waste the entire resources of the nation Nigeria. And it has the ability to quit or to terminate the existence of the nation.
The representatives of Director General of National Council of Art and Culture, Dr. Liz Ben Ianasho, call on other artists in the country to support the anti-corruption drive.
So it's impressive that an artist is beginning to conceive in various mediums the very idea of fighting corruption. Now this can be taken and viewed by several sectors of society, and then that mission, that statement can be driven home to every totally impressive and inspiring. And I hope that everybody who is here, who sees this in one way or the other, is going to carry on that mission and that message. It's not just a one-man affair. It's not for the president alone, it's for every one of us.
The Executive Secretary, Presidential Advisory Committee Against Corruption, Professor Bolaji Owasaye, commended the initiative of the artists.
Is to bring creativity into the fight against corruption, to show us that a picture speaks louder than words, and also to use these paintings to reflect different moods of the fight against corruption, from concern to anxiety to inspiration, hope, and faith. So if you look around this exhibition, you'll find paintings that reflect all of these moods, all supporting the theme of the fight against corruption. And I think that the artist has done extremely well and should be commended for his effort.
From Abuja, Uwe Bamdele reporting.
Hi, Mike.
Babe, it's been over 12 hours. Are you done thinking about it?
Is he yes? Convince me.
I know how much confident style mean to you. Let me take you somewhere.
What's that?
A superior leading international hospitality chain in the heart of Africa.
And?
They offer very distinct services. Their meeting halls and all their hotels offer conference solutions that can help plan a perfect function for any occasion. They feature outdoor catering and provide services for any size event.
Keep going. You got me thinking now.
The beauty, the decor, and the views. It's the hotel experience you always dreamed of. They have up-to-date entertainment and a variety served at the fast food restaurant and snack bar. Oh, and don't even get me started on the garden bar or the nightclub. You would have everything you need within your reach without having to go out.
Wow. So what if I want to...
Cook? They got you, babe. The rooms are thoughtfully furnished with facilities that aid proper cooking, just like you would at home.
Where is this place?
And it's sweets.
Wow.
So, will you marry me?
Yes. How can I refuse?
Not at Sweets, a colorful affair.
Political parties and politicians have been advised to shun any act that will result to violence before, during, and after elections as a way to reduce high rates of inconclusive elections in the country. Chairman Board of Electoral Institute Amina Zakari gave the advice at a roundtable event organized by the Independent National Electoral Commission in conjunction with the Frederick Ebert Stiftung in Abuja.
Mind you, it was also a huge topic of discussion after Anambra gubernatorial elections 2013. As if that was the first time we had inconclusive election, but it's been there before. I felt Anambra was a very good election. We had 3 parties that keenly contested, and the marks, any one of the 3 parties could have won that election. So when it was declared inconclusive, it wasn't surprising. Well, from INEC perspective, I would say inconclusive elections are as a result of a strengthened electoral process, or I would say that's my opinion, but generally that's the opinion in INEC, which the process is now robust and it has progressed steadily as follows. The emergence of strong parties, not just 2 strong parties, sometimes there are 3 strong parties, and I will show you our charts when we take all the results on the e-collation.
She emphasized the need for all stakeholders in the electoral process to join hands together in finding lasting solutions to the challenges of inconclusive elections in Nigeria.
But despite our conviction and resolve to do right, we must also not lose sight of the possible solutions to minimize or eliminate the phenomenon of inconclusive elections. We need to embark on research, discussions, dialogues such as this one, and other means to find lasting solutions to this challenge. It has become a necessity. I'll just give a brief history of the elections conducted under this administration.
Director General, the Electoral Institute, Abubakar Momo, Resident Representative Frederick Ebert Stiftung, Michael Rowe, in their separate remarks, noted that inconclusive elections have become a contemporary topic of discussion on election conducted by INEC under Professor Mahmoud Yakubu.
Or rather, why is inconclusive election now a dominant discourse in mainstream media? Is it that we have far more inconclusive elections now than we had before in the electoral history, in the short electoral history of the country, beginning from 1999? Where do we place the blame in the context of the legal framework? What does the Constitution say? And how has the Electoral Act, especially at Section 26 and 53, tried to help out?
I like the broad approach that EI has taken in this roundtable or this workshop, because inconclusive elections are, of course, not the problem or the issue of stakeholders participating in elections. And to contribute to organize and fair opinion. I think in general the only credible way of really addressing the problems related to inconclusive elections is to seriously take stock of what has been happening so far, look at the elections that have been declared inconclusive, and seriously analyze what has been going on, what the problems and challenges have been, and then try to address these problems together with the stakeholders that are involved in this whole process.
The theme of the event is Strength of Inconclusive Elections and Challenges of Strengthening the Electoral Process in Nigeria. From Abuja, LM Chukwemeka reports.